Hello, fourth graders. Welcome back to another mini lesson with Mrs. Hinterliter. Today we're going to be looking at Chapter 12, Lesson 3, Customary Units of Weight. So as you'll see here on the screen, we have ounces and pounds that we're going to be working with, and we're also going to be including tons, okay? So let's take a look at this together. Ounces and pounds are customary units of weight. A ton is a unit of weight that is equal to 2,000 pounds. A slice of bread weighs about 1 ounce. Some loaves of bread weigh about a pound. So when you add all those loaves together, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, and you put the whole loaf together, you're looking at about a pound. Okay? So it says here, how does the size of 1 ounce compare to the size of 1 pound? Step 1, you know a slice of bread weighs 1 ounce. Below is a drawing of a loaf of bread that weighs about a pound. Number each slice of bread starting with 1. Well, we've already done that together, so you can see 1 all the way through 16. Step 2, complete this sentence. In the loaf of bread shown above, there are how many slices of bread? Well, 16 slices of bread. So if each slice is worth 1 ounce, how many ounces equal a pound? Step 3 walks us through that. If we compare the size of 1 ounce to the size of 1 pound, there are 16 ounces in 1 pound, so 1 pound is 16 times as heavy as 1 ounce. If I'm holding a loaf of bread, that is 16 times heavier than the 1 slice of bread. Okay? Now that's just a long way of getting to the point that 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound, and 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. So if we take a look at these 6 problems down here, we can work through how to get the conversion of pounds to ounces or tons to pounds. So I'm actually going to go ahead and scoot this. I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm going to scoot down here so you can see my whiteboard. Okay? And at the top of my whiteboard, you'll see I have just a little key for us to look at here. 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So when we're working through these problems, we want to remember that 1 pound, 1 loaf of bread, is equal to 16 little ounces. I also have a reminder that 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. So if you think about your mom or dad or grandpa or uncle's car, their car weighs around 2,000 pounds, maybe a little heavier, maybe a little lighter. But one easy thing to say when measuring something like a car is, oh, that weighs about a ton. Or, wow, that dump truck weighs about 3 tons. So we're going to look at exactly how many pounds are we talking about when we're talking about tons, and how many ounces are we talking about when we're converting from pounds. So let's look at our first one. Number 1 here. 2 pounds is equal to how many ounces? Okay, well, I know there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. So how am I going to figure out how many ounces are in 2 pounds? Easy. I need to take the 16 ounces that are in 1 pound, and I need to multiply that by 2, because I have 2 pounds. If I do 16 times 2, 2 times 6, 12, carry the 1, 2 times 1 plus 1, 3. So I have 32 ounces in 2 pounds. Okay, let's look at the next one. 2 tons. Okay, well, I'm working with tons. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So how many pounds would be in 2 tons? Well, I'm going to take my 2,000 pounds and I'm going to multiply it by 2. Now 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 2, 4. Or we could just do that mental math in our head. 2 times 2 is 4, and add the 3 zeros. Okay, at this point, I want you to pause the video and I want you to try the next 4 by yourself on a separate sheet of paper, on your iPad, or some of you might be able to do some of these in your head. Go ahead and try the next 4, and when you're done, unpause the video. Welcome back. Hopefully you worked out the next 3, or excuse me, the next 4. If we do them together, 7 pounds is how many ounces? You should have done 16 ounces times 7 pounds. And when you do 16 times 7, you should have got 112 ounces. Okay, look at the next one. 4 pounds equals how many ounces? Again, 16 ounces in 1 pound. So 16 times 4, you should have got 64 ounces. Couple more. 3 tons is how many pounds? Well, we know 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So 2,000 pounds times 3 of them, 3 tons. This is your big dump truck, maybe. You could do that easily in your head and get 6,000 pounds. Okay, last but not least, 10 pounds into ounces. We know 16 ounces in 1 pound. If we multiply that by 10, mental math, 16 times 1 and add a 0, 160 ounces. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just remember when you're working through this lesson, 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces and 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. I'll see you next time for another mini math lesson.